It's okay for you to use deadly force if you feel like your life is in danger, unless you're a fucking black woman. At least that's what they want us to fucking believe about this incident that happened on Tuesday at a Walmart parking lot. It wouldn't be Walmart if two people weren't arguing over a fucking parking spot. That's what started. However, when she parked her car and got out, 62-year-old Bart came and approached her. Don't get me wrong, Miss Ma'am already had that thing loaded in her hand, cell phone out, recording.
Okay. I don't necessarily want to show all these different little shootings. I'm gonna do my best to pass up, but we'll keep listening to the people. But you see, this lady, everybody's in their racial corners. I get it. I understand. Okay. But at some point, you got to recognize that race is like the weather. It's always going to be there. So you got to try to figure out what's related to this weather and what's not. And in this particular situation, we have video footage. I'm sure there are multiple witnesses and the case is still going on. So let's not just jump to it. But again, everybody has jumped into their racial corners, haven't waited for the facts. This thing ain't even, the body ain't even cold at this point. But we'll let this lady finish speaking. But she's just showing the video. All right.
A fucking veteran. You continue to argue and follow a woman even as she retreated with a weapon. And even after that little debacle where he follows her around the car and he walks away and you think it's the end of it, he comes back. And that's what prompts her to finally fire her weapon. And she doesn't leave. She stays. She cooperates with police. She provides them their video. She's crying. She's fucking hysterical. And she's not even required to retreat because it's fucking Florida. The same messed up people who defended the...
Yeah, but you're also not allowed to just shoot people. That's another thing. I want you all to understand. Stand your ground doesn't give you permission just to shoot people. And this gentleman is unarmed. And so that's something we're going to deal with thoroughly. But let's keep
Trayvon Martin unaliving and made Florida stand your ground law the way that it is saying that she deserves to be tried for murder when she was really just defending herself.
That's not what the law says, ma'am. There's a whole lot of other steps before that. You have Florida has immunity and so many other things. But go ahead, lay people. Somebody type non-lawyer in the chat room. Non-lawyer. Go ahead. Go ahead. Non-lawyer.
Kids, it's okay for you to use deadly force if you feel like your life is in danger, unless you're a fucking black woman. At least that's what they want us to...
That's not true. That's not true, ma'am. That's not true. You just jumped on the internet and you just start talking. But I understand. It's the game we play. Let's all just hop in our little racial corners. Let's all just get in our little racial corners and play the game. That's what we've been playing for almost 500 years. All right. This is the game that we play, just kicking up dust. Here's another one.
Veteran, elderly man.
Here's another one.
So another white, innocent, veteran, elderly man was unalived by a black woman.
Here we go.
Another one. What's the crime you say?
Baby, how many of them were there? And what are you talking about? Another, you don't know what's going on. You just saw the video like the rest of us. You don't even know what's going on. You just jumped on your racial team, just like the little chubby black girl. Now you just jumped on your little racial team. Don't have any facts. And unfortunately, people listen to this, they start picking sides, and now we got tension. Okay? We got tension in the community. All right? There's too many guns in America for us to be getting mad at each other every week. Somebody gonna get hurt. Y'all need to calm down. Somebody type calm down. Somebody needs to throw some ice cold buckets of water on these ladies so they can calm down. Because I noticed something. Let me tell you what I noticed in my experience. It's always the ones that's not going to have to do the fighting that's talking about fighting all the time. You understand what I'm saying? It's always the ones that look like they're going to duck and run when the bullets get to flying and the fists get thrown. It's the ones that actually have to fight that want people to calm down because they know they're the ones who's going to actually have to get out there and sacrifice their lives and risk their life. I'm just saying that's just something I'm pointing out. Y'all can take it how you want to, but let's go ahead and listen to this lady.
What did this white man do to deserve this? Oh, he walked up to her. Oh, no, He was unarmed. No, he wasn't raising his hands at her. No.
Yeah, baby, but he walked up to her, okay? And they didn't know each other. And you failed to mention the fact that she was pointing a gun at him when she was walking up. Somebody typed crazy in the chat room. Maybe it's stupid, maybe it's crazy, or both. You don't walk up with somebody who's pointing a gun at you. I want you all to use your common sense. You do not ever in your life walk up on somebody that's holding a gun to you. You understand what I'm saying? Does that sound like something that'll help you avoid winning the Darwin Award? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't think that's far-fetched to tell everybody in the community that you don't walk up on somebody who is pointing a gun, who has a gun trained on. Just a thought. We'll let her finish. Go ahead, ma'am. Please.
No, he was walking up to her. Why was he walking up to her, you ask? Because
he didn't know, he knew, but she didn't know. What would you do if somebody was walking up on you? He just walking up on her trying to present her with a bouquet of roses? Or did they just have an ongoing 30-second altercation in the fight? I'm just saying, because my understanding that he parked his car in front of her, tried to block her. She parked, and then he parked and went down, had a cigarette. She went into Walmart, came back out the Walmart, and he was looking for her. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's enough stupid to go around. It's enough stupid to go around, but we'll let you finish.
She had a pew-pew. Yeah, From the moment she stepped out of her car, she had pew-pew swinging it around, looking for the man.
What was she supposed to do? Leave it in the car when the man was out there trying to? I don't know. I don't understand. It's enough stupid to go around. Both of them stupid as hell. But let's go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. It was in a Walmart parking lot. I guess
which we know is a dangerous place. We know that's a dangerous place now, based on my introduction to this broadcast.
Took a spot that she wanted, and then she gets out of the car. From the moment she stepped out of her car, she had pew-pew swinging around, looking for him.
Was she lawfully carrying it? I mean, did she reasonably believe that she was in serious? Because you can carry a pew-pew at your side if you believe that you're about to have to use it. You're justified. Somebody type justified. That's Florida law. I'm going to have to go over this because I clearly see that, it's a lot of misinformation. Unfortunately, it's going to be a tremendously long broadcast. I usually like to cut it down to 2 hours, but I'm going to have to make this long and extensive because I know it's a lot of people out there with misinformation. I want y'all to have this because I want to save lives. Hallelujah. Somebody type Uncle D is saving lives in the chat room. We all saving lives in here. Let's keep going.
Yeah, there was a white Civic sitting next to him, and the white Civic said they must have been black people too.
They must have been black people. So the white Civic, what are you saying? The white, they must have been. Come on, baby. Come on now. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot.
That elderly white cracker's still around. So she goes looking and mouths, and she's mouthing off at this elderly white veteran man. And then it shows him approach her, and then she just pew-pews him.
It was more than that.
Self-defense.
Remember now? No.
And then hundreds of thousands of people already on this app are going.
If you're going to state the facts that we know, you got to be. She was followed around by this man for about 30 seconds. She was trying to de-escalate. And it appears, based on the video alone, he was not de-escalating. You see? He was escalating. Okay, we all seen the video. Okay? So let's not just get the public all in an uproar because there are people who may not have seen the video. And when they hear you talking, see, that causes problem. That causes unnecessary conflict. Respectfully. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I hope she's okay. One less elderly white veteran cracker to worry about. Yeah,
that's not what she said, ma'am. She waited around for the police to show up, and she was crying, and she had, she was doing a lot, but she waited around. There's no indication that she called this man any racial epithets. There's no indication that he called her any racial epithets. It happened. Okay. So again, people have gone into their racial corners and they put a racial spin on this before the body's even cold.
That's exactly what happened. So now in America, they can just poke us with a knife if, we just put our finger on them. Now, if we don't even put a finger on them, but we just walk up on them.
Yeah, it seems like that lady was missing some facts to me. That's what it seems like. It seems like she was just saying the things that putting forth a narrative that sound convenient for her